These are my mid-season awards. Envelope, please, Joy Taylor.
All right, we will start with Colin's best team prediction.
The winner of my best team prediction, congratulations to the LA Chargers, who I said would be a dark horse Super Bowl pick. They are 6th in total offense. They have a 4-game winning streak. Their only losses are to the Rams and the Chiefs, and they've cut down. They've had the talent for years. They've cut down on the thing that was really their liability. They beat themselves. They now, top 5, fewest giveaways, some of the most takeaways. The hyper-aggressive Chargers are absolutely, in fact, when I talk Chargers, I'll get more texts from execs and scouts in the league that say, dude, that roster is as good as the Rams. My best team prediction so far has been the Chargers.
All right, your worst team prediction.
Well, the Herd NFL Midseason Award for my worst midseason prediction is the New York Giants, who I called a dark horse Super Bowl contender. They're just a dark horse. Nobody wants to watch them. Nate Solder has been exposed. They are 1-7. They don't do anything well. They're 31st in the NFL in rushing, and they are 31st in the NFL in sacks. 28th in points per game. And remember how shocked I was when Brian Cox came on my show and laughed at my dark horse Super Bowl prediction. That's my worst team prediction so far, the New York Giants, Joy.
All right, the next one is the best rookie quarterback prediction.
The winner is all of them. As Jordan Palmer said earlier today, they've been fairly predictable. Darnold has been hot and cold, stoic and professional. Baker's been hot and cold, noisy, but an accurate thrower. Josh Rosen throws the prettiest ball, but already got hurt, and I question his durability. Lamar Jackson's not ready to start, but has been dynamic, and Josh Allen's not ready to start and has at times been overwhelmed. My best rookie quarterback prediction, we're good on that. We're 5 for 5 on the quarterbacks, all of them.
All right, this is the coach that you bailed on, but you were totally wrong.
The Herd NFL Midseason Awards, the coach I bailed on and completely whiffed was Pete Carroll. I said there's a lot of rah-rah, a lot of politics, a lot of nonsense, not enough Russell Wilson, and not enough details. Seattle has rebooted, and Pete's done an incredible job. They don't turn it over. They now are the most run-centric team in the NFL, and all of Pete's teams generally achieve at a high level defensively. They're 4th in pass defense, 5th in total defense. And since week 4 in the NFL, Joy, the best running team and the best defense, I kind of bailed on Pete. I said, I think it's running out. I was totally wrong, and I'm giving myself an award for being completely wrong.
All right, here is the coach that you bailed on, and you were totally right.
The winner of this is easy, John Gruden. Out of a sport that's incredibly fluid to begin with, John Gruden has been, and you can watch him tonight, has said the wrong thing, has traded the wrong people. They gave up Khalil Mack, and they're last in sacks, 31st in points, 30th in third down. I never really bought the quarterback whisperer, although I think he's a bright guy and a great TV guy. I didn't buy this coming in, and we've been right on that.
So the words continue. The most entertaining press conference moment.
I think this is easy. Ryan Fitzpatrick dressing as Conor McGregor, hands down the Herd NFL Midseason Award for most entertaining press conference. Week 2, after his second straight 400-yard game. He was a good sport, smart dude. Currently, by the way, has the best passer rating, I'm not joking, in the National Football League. I'm not joking. Ryan Fitzpatrick.
He's also currently the starter.
Yeah.
All right, so player you supported for way too long. Speaking of that,
Jameis Winston wins the award, the Herd NFL Midseason Award. Joy, you called it. The player I supported way too long. Listen, I said, he's got some Eli Manning where there are times you watch him and you're like, wow, you could win a Super Bowl with this guy. The difference is Eli off the field and on the field does show maturity and leadership. Jameis off the field is juvenile and on the field has almost bizarre judgment. His interceptions last week, they just make no sense. He was suspended for the first 3 games of the season. And at this point, I don't think anybody inside the building there, they won't say it publicly, I think nobody trusts him. Off the field, I think he's lost trust of the building. I said that going into the season, and I just supported him way too long.
All right, this is a move you had doubts about and still have doubts about.
My award for the move I doubted and I still doubt, Josh Gordon to the Patriots. Listen, when you have a chemical issue or a drug issue, that's the hardest thing to overcome. And Josh Gordon's super talented, but there are some things now that were in his control and that are out. And do you have an addiction problem? Do you have issues that are beyond just, getting up and going to work? Last week, by the way, they suspended him briefly. They didn't make it public why. It appeared, according to reports, that he didn't show up or was late to practice. I still don't find him a trustable asset post-Thanksgiving. I doubted it coming in, and I still doubt it now.
All right, and finally, your most valuable person award.
Yeah, now we have an MVP most valuable player. I think the most valuable person in the NFL, I would give that to Sean McVay of the Rams. First of all, the only undefeated team. Second of all, every single owner in this league is looking for the next Sean McVay. He has created a fascinating culture which you're going to watch get copycatted from here on out. He wouldn't play any of his stars in the preseason. He wouldn't play any of them. Watch NFL teams next year play none of their top players a snap in the preseason. People are copying him. By the way, he also gives veteran players no pads, no contact during the week at practice. That is being duplicated now in the NFL. He turned Jared Goff into what would look like a bust into a franchise quarterback. And when the NFL rolled the dice on moving the Rams, St. Louis, a very legitimate sports town, to Los Angeles, there was a lot of people that said this may not work. The apathy, the Lakers, Dodgers, it's been an absolute home run. In fact, I would argue it's killed USC and UCLA football. They are not a topic in this town anymore. And I also think he has had an incredible impact. He has changed how NFL owners and GMs look at young coaches. Lane Kiffin came in, didn't work with Al Davis. Young coaches got a bad label. McVay has changed that. People are now willing to roll the dice. Sean McVay is going to do more 28 to 38-year-old coaches a favor than anybody in NFL history. So Patrick Mahomes may be the most valuable player. Jared Goff, Sean McVay, the Herd NFL Midseason Awards, is the most valuable person so far in the NFL season.